today's world, trade is a collage of global markets, supply chains, competing brands, quality standards, movement of goods across borders, business regulations, cutting-edge skills and services. Aid in support of trade is coming in to make a difference. But what is behind the headlines? What impact does it actually have on people's daily lives? How can partners and programs support poor countries to get ahead on trade? When does it work? And where can more be done right now? The Enhanced Integrated Framework, EIF, is getting people to act on the trade agenda. On-the-ground agencies and development partners are backing countries' own roadmaps for change. It's building strong foundations and helping governments bridge to more support. Trading Stories has been to investigate what is happening and what potential lies ahead. The world around us is in recovery after a series of hard-hitting economic shocks. That makes winning the fight for a trade that works for more people's futures a bold ambition. For the poorest countries, it's been about overcoming insecurity, growth gaps, unequal chances, and taking charge, looking forward, not back.
Today, the development is coming more. Yesterday, we have 10 or 15 boats in our business between 10 years back. If you came today, we have about 200 or 300 boats. The Ministry of Trade and the collaboration with the Fisheries Department, they are coming and teach us every day.
To go global, you first need to think and act local. Aid for Trade has helped the poorest countries aim higher along the goods and services chain. With vision, resources and networks, the roadmap on trade is being championed nationwide. At the same time, it's putting trade back into communities' hands.
Cambodia have introduced what we call a pro-poor trade strategy. We have developed a diagnostic of our trade system. After that, we have been able to develop projects to develop the supply base for Cambodia. By the end of the road, you would see that the economy really have improved.
We have tried to use budgetary resources reasonably well to enhance and facilitate the various sectors dealing with trade. We are going to increase our allocation of domestic resources to this. We are now looking at bringing all parties involved in trying to ensure that the activities impact positively on trade.
The private sector in the National Steering Committee it's vital that they bring on board their requirements, their needs. It's the private sector that brings about the playing field that is required for them to prosper and grow.
It's already making waves. Putting trade reforms at the heart of everyone's business. Helping trade flow faster from ports to markets. Building cutting-edge connections on trade countrywide. The Enhanced Integrated Framework EIF partnership is plugging people into the global trade drive grassroots up. forging fresh connections for change, opening up dialogue and pushing the borders of the trade debate, making strides in transforming and sustaining strong livelihoods.
Importante que nous sommes en train de développer ici, c'est le partenariat secteur public-secteur privé. Exemple du cadre intégré renforcé, il y a eu une appropriation nationale, l'inclusion justement des communautés pauvres, des communautés rurales.
The EIF framework has given us a platform for the donor coordination. The National Steering Committee, which makes sure that this streamlining is taking place. Communication is very important. It's an important task for the donor facilitator to facilitate this communication.
Where the community people are fully involved because they are deriving many benefits from the tourism, from the project itself, from the researchers, and the income generating.
To stay ahead in a world in motion with partners countrywide rallying behind, you need to think and deliver big. Aid for Trade's commitment is showing how funds are backing innovation, building outcomes. Now it's about tracking what more is coming up and how to multiply the positive trading cycle.
From the start of this EIF initiative, we have embraced it wholeheartedly to address the bottlenecks that are affecting the potential and the ability of trade-related sectors to contribute meaningfully to national development.
Under the trade swap concept, we start to develop to enhance the silk sector in Cambodia, and now with the help of EIF to strengthen more and more this sector that will constitute one of the priority of the Cambodian government in terms of sector to be exported.
Donors have played a constructive role here over a long period. The EIF has really helped to put a framework behind all of that. It provides a sense of governance under which trade coordination activities can take place.
It's proving to be a winning formula, promoting capacity and catalyzing productivity in silk, leading the way in boosting the garment sector's know-how, blazing a trail for quality, certification and branding. The EIF Framework Canvas links up private sector to civil society, agencies to development partners, government ministries to communities. It's been activating networks on areas that matter the most. As a program, it's focusing on standards and higher value products and services, sowing the seeds of a new trade horizon.
Nous avons développé une stratégie individualisée d'étudier chaque entreprise. C'est toute une chaîne qu'il faut développer et tout le monde doit être au courant, doit être sensibilisé et doit prendre cette préoccupation comme la sienne.
The government in this country has realized that civil society is an important partner in development. Once people are properly informed of the opportunities available, they can take advantage of those opportunities.
अनि अब जेस हामीले पनि थोरै गर्नु पर्यो अब सबै कुरा जेस बालबच्चाको लागि पछि उनीहरुको फ्युचरको लागि पनि अब सेभिङ गर्नु पनि हामीलाई धेरै अदालतले नै सहयोग गरेको छ के स्थानीय बजार थियो भने जस्तै हामीले यी झापा बिरताबाट धुलाबारी चाराली जहाँ होस् हामी त्यहाँ त गएर बेच्न सक्छ नि त समूहको हामी दुई जना एक जेस समूहको दुई जना साथीहरु तीन जना हामी साथीहरु गरेर लय बेचेर आज हामी खुद पैसा लिएर आऊ आफै हामी बाँडफाँड गरौँ भने त्यो सकिन्छ
Offering up bright rewards, mobilizing support for skills to grow honey production, taking on bigger passion fruit exports to chart the growth potential, adding value to ginger and climb up the income ladder. Investing in sales promotion of cashew, groundnuts and sesame.
EIF would be very important working on the supply side, being small and medium enterprises, with the attendant challenges of skills, technologies, but also market information in terms of value addition to be able to get ready for these markets that are actual opportunities that have opened themselves to us.
We have seen the trade sectors play a very good role on certain Lao economic development. I mean the trade integrations. If we are trying to open to go global, it means you can have many helping hands to come to help you.
The Hotel and Tourism Institute has taught me very many things, and first, it has made me grow personally. There is a lot of competition in this field, so we need people who can give us the skills that we need to compete with other people outside.
Trade isn't at the end of the road. It's setting out milestones on a journey for prosperity. Building up value chains and boosting productivity is bringing greater returns. Aid for Trade is investing in people's prospects. Along the way, it's empowering individuals, forging fresh dreams. That's progress.